this application. This was originally approved in 2002, and so I think this must be our 5th renewal, or they're 10 years already. The Sidewalk Cafe is with 9 tables and 17 chairs. There have been no changes to the layout, and we're asking for a simple renewal. Thank you.
Thank you. No questions? All right, we'll move on to the next one. Thank you. 135 Studio N, ADR Incorporated, DBA Juliet, located at 135 North 5th Street. And it's a renewal again for an unenclosed sidewalk cafe with 5 tables and 11 seats. Anybody on that behalf? Yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
myself also. Myself is my name, Shlomo Steve Wendoda. And this is just a straight renewal. This is our 1st renewal on the Sidewalk Cafe for Juliet, a wonderful place to eat.
Any questions? All right, we have a... Yeah, go ahead.
Did they use their sidewalk cafe much? Seemed like there weren't often tables out there.
Yeah, I was there the other day. I saw them using it. It looked great. I don't know, I've been there twice recently, and the tables were outside.
And no problems?
I liked it. There were no problems. No.
No.
All right, thank you. Next application, 149 Broadway Restaurant, DBA Dressler, 149 Broadway. This is also a renewal unenclosed sidewalk cafe with 4 tables and 16 seats. And, all right, please introduce yourself.
My name is Dan McElroy. I represent 149 Broadway Restaurant. Our DBA is Dressler. This is renewal. I believe it was originally in 2008. It was reapproved in 2010. We haven't had any changes to the space, and that's it, unless there's any questions.
Okay, any questions on Dressler? Julie?
I believe, I've only been with the company for 3 years. I believe it's been since 2008, so I think it's been 4 years.
All right, thank you. Next we have Tres de Mexico, DBA Mesa, Coyoacan, 372 Graham Avenue. It's a renewal unenclosed sidewalk cafe with 4 tables and 16 seats. Anybody on that item?
Yes, sir.
Pagoda, right?
Pagoda. So this is our 1st renewal, and I've seen tables out there. And they're actually building another restaurant, just so you know, on Lorimer Street, where we applied for a sidewalk cafe, and this community board was gracious enough to approve it. So that building is in construction, Lorimer Metropolitan. This has no changes to it.
They needed parts committee, they needed the street. Yeah. Right in front, there's trees out there. You take care of that.
Any questions on the Tres de Mexico? Anybody? All right, thank you. And then we have our last application. That's Marlowe Incorporated. That's the DBA The Diner, 85 Broadway. It's also a renewal unenclosed sidewalk cafe with 12 tables and 24 seats. Go right ahead.
Hi, I'm Leah Campbell, and I represent Diner. I just want to say thanks to the board and to all the members for all that you do as a resident and as a member of a local business. We are renewing our license for a sidewalk cafe. We have 12 tables and 24 chairs, and there'll be no changes. We've been a member of the community since 1998, and we're so happy and proud to be here.
Any questions on 85 Broadway?
Hi, Steve.
I was the designer for that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you very much then. Item number 7. We have many, as usual, liquor license applications. If you have any concerns, please meet with Mr. Mishka Kalida, and he'll let you know when the next committee meeting is going to take place, and then you can bring your questions and concerns at that time. All right, and we'll go on to the public session, in that case, number 8. And we'll start with Peter Yu. Regarding the liquor license, right? Right. That's 2 minutes.
Thank you. My name is Peter Jew. I reside at 103 Franklin Street on behalf of myself, my family, and my neighbors. 130 of us, of my neighbors, have signed this petition against 105 Franklin Street opening up another bar. 2 years ago, we gave Veronica People's Club a chance to open a bar at 105 Franklin Street. What we got back was a nightmare. There were constant noise, loud music, rowdy crowd. Well, at the end, they got 3 DEP violation issue against them, and also a lawsuit being filed. The lawsuit is still ongoing. 6 months ago, they decided to close. Once again, we're really grateful to have the peace and quiet that we once knew back. Now, we heard that there's a plan to open the bar up again, and we're quite horrified by that. Simply because we're gonna, risk losing our sanity over again. And frankly, there's really no need for that. There's plenty of bars there. There's 2 across the street, 1 in the corner, and within that 500-foot radius, there's 7 bars. So, so we implore you not to put another bar at 105 Franklin Street. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chu. Next up is Penny Staniewicz. Thanks, Stankiewicz. Okay.
Thank you. My name is Penny Stankiewicz. I'm
Together?
yes.
That's
we are
Alice?
together.
Alexis, I'm sorry.
May
I'll
we
introduce
combine-
both of yourselves then.
May we combine our time?
Yes.
Thank you. My name is Penny Stankiewicz,
And Alexis Pesquiera.
and we represent 59, 61, and 63 Conselyea Street, which is a condominium association. I'm the president of 59, and she's the president of 63. Our sponsor built our building in 2006, and when he did so, he put no place for trash receptacles. We had containers at the front of the building, which were really ugly, produced rats and mice and street traffic and everything that you can imagine, which really hurt the exterior of our building. We've since built beautiful enclosures that aesthetically match our building, that are fireproof and sound. They can't be moved. They weigh like 500 pounds. They're beautiful. One building put them at the curbside. The other 2 buildings put them, one building put them against the building, and the other 2 buildings put them at curbside for bug reasons and all kinds of things, because the rats and the mice were trailing all the way down in front of all of our neighbors' places as well, and they were having issues. So at curbside, we completely eliminated this problem. About the middle of August, we received a notice from the Department of Transportation to remove the boxes. Our neighbors love them. I've got a petition signed by all of our neighbors on our block. Nobody has an issue with them. They don't lock the car doors opening. There's no issue whatsoever. But what we believe, and it's just a guess, that the owner in one of the building that put it against the building, who has that apartment, and that's basically their view, didn't like them and reported them. So now we've all been instructed to remove them. We've gone to the Department of Transportation, to the Revocable Consent Department. We're working with them. We also know that it has to go to be approved by the Design Committee. Design Committee, we're advised, never approves anything. So we're here today for 2 reasons. First of all, we would like support in encouraging the Design Committee to approve these. We have no place to store our trash. Removing them leaves us in a it leaves us in a mess, frankly. And this problem is caused by sort of this culture of self-certification that allows these kinds of buildings to be built without actually considering how people are going to live in them. And secondarily, we understand that putting anything at curbside is technically illegal now, we understand that now. However, we'd like to explore the option of working to change legislation to be able to approve it in certain circumstances. We have 15 feet from the curb to our building. We have no encumbrances, we have approval from our neighbors, and we'd like to see what we can do to actually, on a case-by-case basis, to get these kind of things installed. Further, I'd like to just bring up that there are many buildings who are starting to place things at curbside. We're not the only ones, we're just the only ones who've been flagged. Further, I'd also say when you don't put them up, you're putting these really ugly cans that are getting graffitied and tagged, and just honestly, the trash receptacles in Williamsburg are not pretty. We think what we've done is pretty, and we would like your support.
Thank you very much.